In the last video, we added a few of the custom claims that we wanted to each request that reaches the profile service. But here we are missing one key entity. We are adding everything to this list of claims, but at the end, we have to add that to the original context object. So on the context.issuedClaims, we have to assign the new claims list that we generated. Make sure you do not forget this step. Then we have to open up the startup class file inside our identity project, and we have to configure the profile service. So we will add that to our dependency injection, add scoped iProfile service, comma, profile service. With that, if we try to run the application, the payload data will be different this time. Let me also add a debugging point inside the home controller where we have the login. Perfect. Let's log out. Let's try to log in here and copy the access token, go back to the website, open jwt.io, debugger, and paste that. If you examine here, this time we have the role of admin, given name and family name also populated inside the payload data. So great, we can see how we can add custom claims to the request. Let's hit continue, and then let's pull up the API that is running. Here, if you click on authorize, we will add bearer here, without spelling mistake of course, and then let's paste our token. We will have to remove the double quotes if you copied those with me accidentally. Remove those from the front and beginning and click the authorize button. After that, try to get the request and see what happens. Here you get a 401 which is unauthorized. We are facing some issues with authentication. Let me examine what's there in the API that is causing the issue. So if we go here, inside our API, let me minimize everything else. I don't want everything to be opened at once. So right here, let me examine the startup class file. Bearer looks good. We have authorization, Swagger gen, configure method. Right here, we forgot to add authentication. If we do not add that, then things don't work. And also make sure you always add that before authorization. Let's run again and try this one more time. We will have to log out and log in again. Copy the access token here. Let me toggle to the API. We will add bearer, space, and then token. Let's try to access it this time. And perfect, that works. So basically what we have to do now is for each request that we make to our API, we have to pass this access token as well. So we will have to make some modifications to our API call. Let's do that in the next video.